I studied at Goldsmiths and was surrounded by contemporary artists, and that kind of helped me to engage with a lot of different ideas, theories, concepts. And so it's at that point that I decided that curating would be an interesting thing to do. What I did was I went into the PrintSpace office, I looked through the database and kind of wanted to see what the preoccupations of the artists were in the past months. And kind of from then, like an idea emerged, and that was this notion of exoticism. From that point, I did select quite a diverse range that show the idea of exoticism from different kinds of angles. The exotic can be anything that is different to us, that we engage with in terms of fantasizing or demonizing.
This was shot in South Africa in a township called Walmer location, and the group of children I went to meet, they were all sort of teenagers, and they're involved in this thing called Skotana. They basically meet up every couple of weeks to sort of show off their new clothes, if you like. But it's quite controversial over there because they end up burning clothes just to sort of show off that they can afford this stuff and then destroy it.
These are a collection of photographs I made when I was in Kuala Lumpur. It's actually a colonial golf club in the middle of the city, and it's quite a busy, hot, dusty city, and then suddenly you find yourself in almost like a bit of an oasis. I just was fascinated by the tranquility and stillness that was there because it was such a hot, humid day.
I guess my style's quite minimal. I tend to pare things down a lot, and I guess it's characterised by long exposures as well. It's a recently completed series called Waves. Basically a set of exposures that I did during the night, various seascapes around the UK, and it's just about the repetition, the action of the waves, and capturing that on the negative.
I think it's interesting to see the diversity of the other work around, but there is kind of this thread that's kind of going through all of the works that ties it all together.
It's nice to see the prints printed nice and big, as opposed to just normally online or through computer screens.
All the work comes together really well. I just hope people enjoy it, and it's the perfect place and climate to do it, summertime and in Hoxton. All of the PrintSpace team in general, they're like fantastic people, and they've always made my experience here so nice and so comfortable. This is a place that you really want to inquire about different types of paper, inquire about how the printing mechanism works, and it allows you to engage with the people and other kind of artists and photographers that also use this kind of service. And it's great that they have this gallery function that brings together the clients and brings together all kinds of people to kind of celebrate the idea of like working in the arts.